Did you know that the cause of the westward expansion is manifest destiny and Louisiana Purchase? That resulted in colonies fighting for land. A major takeaway is how the westward expansion changed the United States militarily and politically. This iMovie would show the westward expansion played a critical role of event in America because it helped gain health, wealth to the United States and gain territory to the United States.
In 1803, President Thomas Jefferson purchased the territory of Louisiana from the French government for $15 million. The Louisiana Purchase stretched from the Mississippi rivers to the Rocky Mountains and from Canada to New Orleans, and it doubled its size of the United States. To Jefferson, westward expansion was the key to the nation's health. He believed that a republic depended on its independence. Virtue was necessary for its survival, and the independence and virtue went hand with land ownership, especially the ownership of small farms. In order to provide enough land to sustain this ideal population of virtuous yeomen, the United States will have to continue to expand. The westward expansion of the United States is one of the defining themes of 19th century American history, but it is not just a story of Jefferson expanding empire of liberty. On the contrary, as one historian writes, in the 6 decades after the Louisiana Purchase, westward expansion very nearly destroyed the republic.
Meanwhile, the question of whether or not slavery would be allowed in the new western states shadowed every conversation from about frontier. In 1820, the Missouri Compromise had attempted to resolve this question. It had admitted Missouri to the Union as a slave state and Maine as a free state, preserving the fragile balance in Congress. More important, it had stipulated that a future in slavery would be prohibited north of the southern boundary of Missouri in the rest of the Louisiana Purchase.
However, the Missouri Compromise did not apply to new territories that were not part of the Louisiana Purchase, and so the issue of slavery continued to fester as the nation expanded. The northern economy grew increasingly dependent on King Cotton and the system of forced labor that sustained it. Meanwhile, more and more Northern came to believe that the expansion of slavery impinged upon their own liberty. Both as citizens, the pro-slavery measures in Congress did not seem to represent their interests, and as yeomen farmers, they did not necessarily object to slavery itself, but they resented the way its expansion seemed to interfere with their own economic opportunities.